Going with the 6-iron here. This one needs to kick left. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
They make it. Now 10 under par. Just a handful of holes to go.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
This is perfect. They can make great contact. You couldn't ask for a better sand lie here.
Got some good distance on that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Not a bad play, that one.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
And that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
What an amazing putt from way out.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold. Now that's how you roll the rock.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
A chance to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard here. Now that's a common fault in putting. Pulled it slightly. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot. on the 18th. Going with the 7. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, Rich, you know just how excited this player is.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Rickie Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Rickie Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Rickie ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Rickie. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Going with a 3-wood here. A bit wild on approach there.
Now from that lie, missing.
Oh, well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off? And he needs this to save par. Yeah, nicely holed.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
And that makes him tied for first. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, well holed for eagle. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
8 feet to the cup. A good stroke. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently a couple under for the round. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking really good, this one. That's making a big statement here today.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
Leading by 3 strokes now. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That's heading for the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke. On a nice line.
And that will drop in for birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking really good.
That'll be frustrating, inches from making that putt. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Good looking shot, this. Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
He's making this look easy, keeps surging ahead, and that will take him to 5 under. Currently in first position, deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Going and going and going.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. That's tiny. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 6 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 5-wood. Woo, back there, horsey. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And in it goes for the par. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Here's Rickie Fowler's next shot. Oh, almost went in. Oh, that's a bonus. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We've arrived at a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard. Definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
And this shot from the bunker.
Uh-oh, this one's out, heading towards the rough.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Well, that's a handy shot. Getting ready to play their third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That's a high-quality recovery shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Sitting at 8 under. Outright first here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. This player's dialed in. What a shot. It's just about 3 feet away. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Great looking shot this. Oh my, right by the hole. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
These are on rails, looking good.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on the 13th. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, what a recovery. Almost hold it. Good look at a birdie here. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
It was on a good line. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them. And he's down there.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 6-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. That was special. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That was a gallant attempt. An opportunity to make a par here. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Collin Morikawa in second. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Collin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter, but when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Collin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now, surely more in his future.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Unbelievable.
That was all luck, but listen, luck counts in this game. Mark me down for a while.
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Currently 15 under par for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Next up is this 2-shot hole.
Whew. What a shot on the last hole, Luke, from this player. Unbelievable. Now, though, you got to slow yourself down. Calm down, focus in for this next shot.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power. This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
They're lining up the birdie putt here.
Oh, you know you want to.
Well done. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Oh, that was so close to going in. And this is why they put... And what a way to win it. Lovely putt.
Second win of the season. Playing awfully well at the moment. Let's see if they can keep up this good run of form.
Moments like that deserve another look. And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now, there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. That was wonderfully done. Playing from 110 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one is chewing fiber.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. That's some good golf right there. This putt is about 17 feet long.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one's looking good.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently sitting in first place. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Well, that'll play.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Now, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And back to the course with the live action. The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Lovely effort that. Playing from around 190 yards out. Opting for the 5-iron. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That's inside the range. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4 measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Quality shot, that one. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
This one's going right at the pin here. Oh, right by the hole. Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a staking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. You like that, didn't you? And playing this one from around 120 yards out. And choosing the 8-iron here. fair to say that approach didn't hit the mark.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
13 feet to the hole.
An important par save. This really looks good.
Okay, steady now. This is a bogey putt coming up. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.